Hi, everyone. Welcome to PennApps. Hi, everyone. Welcome to PennApps.
My name is Derek Jobst.
I am the Director of Design here at PennApps.
My name is Derek Jobst.
I am the Director of Design
We
here
are
at PennApps.
so excited
My
to have
name's
you guys
Asif,
here.
and I'm in charge of
Are you
hardware
guys
for
excited to
PennApps.
be here?
We are so excited to have you guys here.
Are you guys excited
So
to
we've
be
got
here?
an awesome show for you tonight. However, first we have Pranav Vishnu.
So we've got
who
an
is
awesome
the
show for you
director
tonight.
of PennApps.
However, first
so
we
Pranav,
have
why don't you come on up? Vishnu, who is the director of PennApps. So Pranav, why don't you come on up?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PennApps 12. It's great to see all of you out here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome
I just
to
wanted to
PennApps
start
12.
off real
It's great
quick
to see all of you out here. Thanking all of the important people
I just wanted to
involved
start
before
off
we
real
get
quick
into proceedings
by
today. Thanking
so
all
I'm
of the
just gonna do
important
some
people involved before we
boring
get
but
into
very,
proceedings
very
today.
important.
So I'm just
Thanks
going to
at the
do
start.
some
First of
boring
all,
but very, very important.
a huge
Huge
at the
thanks to
start.
Comcast.
So, first of all,
Comcast is our title sponsor
a
this year,
huge,
and
huge
they made
thanks to
all of this
Comcast.
possible. So can we have a
Comcast
huge
is
round
our
of
title
applause for them,
sponsor this
please?
year,
And they made all of this possible. So can we have a huge round of applause for them, please? And next up, Penn Engineering. Penn Engineering has been where PennApps
next
has lived
up,
for the last 11 iterations.
Penn Engineering
and
has
we're
been where PennApps
extremely
has lived
excited
for the
that they
last
were thrilled
11
to help us
iterations.
move out to the
And
Wells
we're
Fargo Center.
extremely
And
excited that they were
thrilled to help us
making
move
this
out to the
entire
Wells
thing
Fargo
possible.
Center.
So
And
another
we're
huge round of
incredibly
applause for
instrumental
Penn Engineering.
in making this entire thing possible. So another huge round of applause for Penn Engineering. And finally, of course, we are in the Wells Fargo Center. So
And finally,
a huge
of
round
course,
of applause
we
to all
are
the staff
in
that
the
have
Wells
helped make
Fargo
this
Center.
possible.
So
everything
a
from
huge round of
AV
applause to all the
logistics,
staff
they've
that
been
have
working
helped
with
make
us
this
for months.
possible.
Everything
So
from
please, a
AV
huge round
to
of applause
logistics,
for
they've
them
been
as well.
working with us for months. So please, a huge round of applause for them as well. So that's going to be it for me. I just wanted to welcome you all here, and I hope you all
that's
have
gonna
a
be it for
very,
me.
very,
I just
very
wanted to welcome
productive
you all
weekend,
here,
and I hope you all
learn
have
a
a very,
lot,
and you get a
very
lot
productive
out of this
weekend.
experience.
I hope
So
you learn
with that back
a
to
lot,
our MCs,
and you
thank
get a
you.
lot out of this experience.
So with that back to our MCs, thank you.
All right. So first, we'd like to invite up Leslie Chapman, who is here from Comcast. So first, we'd like to invite up Leslie Chapman. She's an experienced software engineer with over a decade of experience. She's done everything from large-scale embedded systems over a decade of experience to hardware. She's done everything from large-scale embedded systems to software to hardware. She's been instrumental in creating millions of products. And instrumental. So without further ado, here's Leslie Chapman. Products. And so without further ado, here's Leslie Chapman.
For as long as I can remember, I just loved playing with computers. And for as long as I can remember, I just loved playing with computers.
Maybe 8 or 9, my parents got our first computer, which these days was probably about as powerful as most calculators computer, which these days was probably about as so powerful as most calculators are. And I just remember thinking it was so cool.
I worked at a couple other big companies for 4 years and then landed here at Comcast. I worked at a couple other big companies for 4 years for the XI
landed here at
platform,
Comcast.
and
It's
I
really
am one
cool
of the
to be working
developers
on
for the
the
X1
leading
platform,
edge
and
the
it's really
next
cool
big
to be working
thing
on
in entertainment. It
the
really
leading
is going to be
edge
the
of
entertainment
next
operating
big
system.
thing in entertainment. It really
meter's
is
still
going to be
broken.
the
Today's gonna be a
entertainment
good day.
operating system. Usually end up
meter's still
getting into
broken.
the
Today's
office a
gonna be
little
a
bit
good
after
day.
8 o'clock. We start having meetings at 8:45,
a little bit
and
after 8
usually
o'clock,
in the 8:45
we start having
meeting,
a really
find
find
out what I'm going to be
8:45
doing for the day, and usually in the
I just
8:45
start
meeting,
working
I really
on it
find
and
out what I'm
hopefully
gonna
get
be
it done
doing
by
for the
about
day.
5 o'clock.
And then I just start working on it and hopefully get it done by about 5 o'clock.
So right now I am looking into a bug that was written up.
So right now
And
I
sure
am
enough,
looking
I think I've
into a
identified
bug
where
that
our
was written up.
problem is.
And
So
sure
it looks
enough,
like
I
the
think I've
problem
identified
was
where
that
our
this is a
problem
sports
is.
program, and we just
So it
weren't
looks like the
handling a
problem
sports
was that
program
this is a
correctly
sports
when it
program,
comes to poster
and we
art.
just weren't handling
So I've
a
just
sports
augmented our
program
code.
correctly
I'm
when it
restarting
comes
the
to
server
poster
that's
art.
running
on my laptop.
Now we've got some poster art. Running on my laptop. Now we've got some poster art. Usually I'll spend actually about half of my day writing code and the other half just kind of touching base. Half of my day writing code and the other half just kind of touching base. Towards the end of the day when we were looking at it, we just started going to Soji first. And it wasn't working because you have to go looking at it and just started going to Soji first. And it wasn't working because you have to go to the build menu first.
It has to be built first before
So, this is my taco tattoo. My best friend Pollyanna all the way across the country has one just like it. Tattoo. My best friend Pollyanna all the way across the country has commemorate our friendship and brainstorm close to each other. What's a better way than making sure we always have tacos together, be it Tuesday or not? Than making sure we always have tacos together, be it Tuesday or not? Hi, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Hi, how's everybody doing? NBC Universal. Welcome. so stay right here. Oh, please, stay right here. And you can stay right here. And I can stay right here. I can even better for you. And I can make it even better for you. A 59-story vertical campus, a 59-story towards housing a new workforce of technologists, and towards housing a new workforce of technologists, and we're going to have jobs for over 1,500. We're going to have
maybe combine data content from build plugins, other content management data systems, build plugins, and use content management location information or open tab, and use finally maybe integrate the location information platforms that are out. Finally maybe integrate them with the all the information can be found. First you're going to need to sign up for a user. All the information can be found. First you're going to need to sign up for a user. Once you do that, you can get up our there you can create a project, generate a key, get started. There's the winning key, generate a key. The winning team is the winning team. The winning team is going to get a teaching series piece. And I'm told that the grand prize was the best hack. Any questions, hit us up on Twitter or on email. Any questions, hit us up on Twitter. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much.
I guess it's working. Okay, excellent. I didn't know. I guess it's working. I didn't know. Radius Networks. My name is Sean. Radius Networks. My name is Sean. That are installing around the stadium. Talking to people that install the beacons that are installing around the stadium. What those beacons basically do. What those beacons basically do. Go to the next slide. So we basically have sensor technology that interacts. Basically have sensor technology that interacts with notifications, proximity-based push notifications. We have two APIs that you guys can use. We have two APIs which you guys can use today. One would be we have a knowledge base. One we use at radiusnetworks.com. We have a knowledge base. If you go there at radiusnetworks.com, hang out with all of our engineers. If you go there, it's a link to a Google Hangout with all of our engineers. If you go here, there'll be a lot of information. We have some free apps you can download. But if you go here, there'll be a lot of information. We have some free apps you can download for locating either the APIs to drop those into your apps. Use that. Use either the APIs to drop those into your apps. So you want to use that. You want to use the announcement technology. And obviously you have some developer resources. We have our GitHub. And obviously we have some developer resources. We have our GitHub thing is the Hangouts. So you can discuss whether it's here anything between Hangouts now and 1 a.m. Here's anytime between all of our now and 1 a.m. So we'll be able to discuss all of our engineering technology, the beacons, and how you guys use it. Not only the technology, the beacons, but how you think about campaign kits and then push notifications. So the simplest way to think about campaign kits is to say from the side, if happens nearby, McDonald's use campaign from the side. Proximity kit is a little more detailed, it has a lot of live syncing. Proximity kit is a lot more detailed, it has a lot of live syncing. It has it's a little more complicated customization, customability. It's a little more complicated.
Set up a scavenger hunt or something like that.
Of the beacons
So
around
if you want to do something a little more
involved,
involved, proximity kits for you.
So
But
if you want to do something a little more
is you want to go
involved,
to
radiusnetworks.com.
But the bottom line is you want to go to radiusnetworks.com,
be our knowledge base, and you can
PennApps,
find everything out there.
And
if you have any more questions,
be
I'll
our
be
knowledge
walking
base,
around
and
a
you
little
can
bit.
find everything out there.
And
if you have any more questions, I'll
be walking around a little bit. My name is Sean, and good luck with the hacking.
Hey y'all, I'm Mike from Apple. PennApps was my first hackathon back in 2013, and now it's my full-time job. PennApps was my first hackathon back in 2013, and now it's my full-time job. This is what I do. Super excited to be here. Hackathons like we have a whole bunch of loaner devices this weekend. If y'all need to borrow an iPod Touch, we have a whole bunch of loaner devices this weekend. If y'all need to borrow an iPod, we have them. Our Apple Lounge is way up there, or even a MacBook. We have also have our Apple Lounge is way up there. Flew all the way out from California. We also have a great set of engineers that flew all the way out from California. The team that makes the best iOS or OS 10 app this weekend will win an Apple Watch. The team that makes the best iOS or OS 10 app this weekend will win an Apple regular edition, not the Sport, as well. These are the 42 millimeter. I also want to have all the team members come up here real quick and just introduce themselves and tell you what they do. I also want to have all the team members come up here real quick and just introduce themselves and tell you what they do. My name is Mike. I run hackathons at Apple.
Hello, my name is Jamika Eel. My expertise is in hardware troubleshooting. My expertise is in hardware troubleshooting. So come see me and maybe I can help you with something. Quality assurance. So come see me and maybe I can help you with something.
Hello, I'm Christina Warren. I'm senior engineer on the Game Center team. Hello, I'm Christina Warren. I'm senior engineer on the Game Center team. I can help with iOS or Mac development. Or just
Hey, what's going on? My name is Danvin. I work on Passbook and Apple Pay on iOS. Hey, what's going on? My name is Danvin. I work on Passbook and Apple Pay on iOS. Come on by to our lounge. I'd love to answer any Swift or Objective-C questions you may have, so come on by to our lounge.
Hey guys, my name is Troy. I work on the iOS calendar and reminders team, and I can help you guys out with Swift. I work on the iOS calendar and reminders team, and I can help you guys out with Swift and Objective-C.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'm on the iOS apps and frameworks team as well. Hey, I'm Tyler. And I can help out with Objective-C. I'm on the iOS apps and frameworks team as well, and I can help out with Objective-C, Swift, and Rails.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I manage the Xcode Q8, one of the Xcode Q8 teams. Hi, I'm Nicole. I manage the Xcode Q8, one of the Xcode Q8 teams. Come talk to me about Xcode with a project. Swift, Objective-C, or just getting started with a project.
Hey everyone, I'm Mish. I'm on Xcode QA. Hey everyone, I'm Mish. I'm on Xcode QA. C, Objective-C, ask me anything about Xcode, Swift, C, Objective-C, low-level programming. And
hey, I'm Jack, and I wrote the book on Swift. Hey, I'm Jack, and I wrote the book on Swift.
Hi, I'm Beto. I work on the Xcode team, so anything Swift, Objective-C,
Hi, I'm Beto.
iOS,
I work on the
Xcode team, so anything Swift, Objective-C,
Hey, I'm Chris, and I can help with web frameworks like Django and Rails. Hey, I'm Chris, and I can help with web frameworks like Django and Rails.
I'm an expert in Objective-C, and I can help you with any iOS and Mac development. I'm an expert in Objective-C, and I can help you with any iOS and Mac development.
I do developer.apple.com, and I can help with web technologies. I do developer.apple.com, and I can help with web technologies.
I also do hackathons. I can answer Swift.
Hi, I'm Donovan.
I
also do hackathons.
I can answer Swift.
Hi, I'm Bob. I'm the only guy you don't want to ask technical questions to here. I'm a university recruiter.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Software. I'm the only guy you don't want to ask technical questions to here.
Internships, co-ops, full-time jobs, resume stuff.
Software.
I'm your guy.
Internships, co-ops, full-time jobs.
Have a great weekend, y'all.
Stuff. I'm your guy.
Have a great weekend, y'all.
Hello, everyone. We're with Qualtrics. I'm David.
Hello, everyone. We're with
Washington
Qualtrics.
University in St. Louis.
I'm David.
Out of our Seattle office. I graduated from Washington University in St.
I'm Chris. I actually graduated from University of Pennsylvania. I'm Chris. I actually graduated from University of Pennsylvania. I work in our Utah office. You guys have heard of that school? Okay, cool. I'm so glad that this thing has moved out of Levine Hall. I work in our Utah office and into the big stage. I'm so glad that this thing has moved out of Levine Hall. And into the big stage
has revolutionized the way companies interact with their customers. Qualtrics has revolutionized the way companies interact with their customers. And what's really cool is what our 100-person engineering team does with the responses. And what's really cool is what our 100-person engineering team does with the responses, text analytics, data visualizations, providing companies with data analytics, text analytics, data visualizations. We're recently valued at over $1 billion by Sequoia XL. We're recently valued at over $1 billion. By
for you guys, we brought JavaScript, Java, database, other web technology experts. We brought JavaScript, Java, I swear we brought them. I didn't line them all up on stage for you, but they are here. We brought them. I don't. If you didn't line them all up on stage for you, but they are here. You want to just talk to us? If you want to hear more about shirt, because you've been coding them for 16 hours. If you need a clean shirt, because you've been coding them for 16 hours. We've also got raffles. Just go by the Qualtrics booth up there. We'd love to talk to you. We've also got raffles and one at midnight Saturday. So please drop by and hear more about us and one at midnight Saturday. So please drop by and hear more about us and tell us your ideas.
Happy coding.
Hello, my name is Gino Miglio. Oh, hey, that's working. That's good. Hello, my name is Gino Miglio. Electric Imp. Oh, hey, that's working. Thank you. That's good. Oh, we have one intern. Electric Imp. Thank you. We have one intern we hired from PennApps last year, so we're recruiting if you want to come over and talk to us. So Electric Imp is an Internet of Things connectivity platform, and we make it really easy to hook up hardware to the internet. It's Wi-Fi based. Configuration's really easy. As you see here, we program everything online over our web-based IDE. So just a quick demo. Here's a NeoPixel board here, and I can just hit a URL, and it will not work at all. Demos. There we go. So you can do that. Another cool thing is you can do Twitter integrations really easily in any web API. So if I just type Electric Imp and some dumb stuff after that, and I tweet that, it'll turn the LEDs blue. So yeah, Electric Imp's really good at connectivity, and come by our table right across from the hardware place. Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. We are from Lotron. My name is Chaitanya.
I'm Todd. And my name is Harsh. Lutron is the #1 lighting control systems company. And I can tell you that this very stadium and this very building actually is powered by Lutron systems. So if you walk around the lobby, you can find some Lutron products. Also, please see us in the mentor area if you need help. What we are going to show you is one of our coolest features for our latest products, and Todd is going to demo that.
So here you can see we have our app, and the app lets you control your lights from anywhere in the world. So if I turn my basement light on, you can see the basement light comes on, and I can set the office lamp to like 57%. But one of the cooler features, when you don't want to use your fingers to control your lights, is you can use Siri.
Okay, the lights are turned off.
And that's that.
Thank you, guys. Right. Thanks, guys. We are also giving away the prize for the best Internet of Things hack, so you can get one of these kits for yourself. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Patrick, and I'm one of the founders of Neuromore. Neuromore is a company that created a product that's called the Neuromore Studio, and it enables you to process and analyze real-time biodata. We focus on brain data. That's where the name is coming from. We came here together with the people from OpenBCI, so we have 10 brain-computer interfaces available at the hardware checkout that you can get there. Our software is available for free to download, so whatever real-time biodata streams you have, we created like an amazing digital signal processing engine and give you the ability to visualize those data using games. Feed in OSC, it's open sound control, so whatever device you create, you can feed in the data streams and can consume OSC out of it. What is all that good for? There's limitless possibilities for that, coming from like neurofeedback, biofeedback, digital art, entertainment, or just controlling lights based on how you currently feel. We are out there. Hook us up on neuromore.com. We have a help button there. If you have any question, we are here for the whole hackathon, and thank you.
Hey, so I'm Ben and this is Chris, and we're both software engineers at Plaid and also Penn alums and former PennApps participants, and we're here to talk about Plaid. So Plaid is an API for banking data, and what that means is we let you get all data on all your transactions, bank accounts. We provide merchant information for every transaction you conduct. We let you see your account balances in real time, and best of all, it's all super easy to integrate. So we've pre-built 10 onboarding flows for the 10 largest banks in America. And all you have to do to get integration with this is to simply drop in a script into the HTML of your page. So we power some of the largest financial applications in the industry, and we've also, thrown up some ideas here for you guys to get started thinking about Plaid. We are giving out 2 prizes. One of them is best use of Plaid. We'll get a Bitcoin for each member of the winning team, and we've also got we see where you're going with that prize, which will get 100 tacos to the winning team, no questions asked. If you're ready to start using Plaid, go to plaid.com/account, sign up, and get signed up there. And shoot us any questions you have at PennApps@plaid.com. Thanks.
All right, we're in business. Hey, we're here on behalf of Venture for America. Raise your hand if one day you want to start a business. Okay, wow, that's fantastic. Our mission is to revitalize American cities through entrepreneurship. We do this through a 2-year fellowship program. It includes the training, mentoring, and resources you need to launch your careers as entrepreneurs. We're really excited to see the awesome things that you build this weekend. For those of you who are interested in building something with a social impact, make sure you check out our Best Social Innovation Hack Prize. We'll decorate you in loads of VFA swag, and we have $500 to offer. Also brought along 2 VFA fellows, Alex and Merlin, to serve as mentors. I'll just let them quickly introduce themselves.
Hi guys, I'm Alex. I work in Baltimore at a data startup. So I work with Scala, Java, Python, so hit me up.
And I'm Merlin at ClassTracks, also out of Baltimore. I work with primarily HTML, CSS, and a JavaScript framework called Meteor.
Cool. Alex, Merlin, come find them. Good luck. Have a good weekend.
How's it going, PennApps? Super stoked to be here. It is amazing to see how far this community has come in the past 4 years. About like 6 months ago, I was sitting where you all are right now. So my name is Sam Agnew, and I now have the honor and privilege of speaking to you on behalf of a company called Twilio. How many of you have heard of Twilio? Rad, awesome. So for those of you who don't know, Twilio empowers you, the developer, to add the fundamental human requirement of communication into the cool things that you're building. Normally, I would sling some code right in front of your eyes and build an application to show you how this works, but I only have 60 seconds, and I just spent most of it introducing myself. So I'm going to have you all pull your phones out. Help me out by texting this number, 74310. Send a text message to that number, and through the amazing power of GIF technology, I'm going to put my normal 5-minute demo into your pocket, as well as a promo code for $25 of free Twilio credit for you to get started hacking this weekend. So again, send a text message to 74310. You'll receive a promo code, a GIF of the code sending you the text, as well as maybe a phone call or something. So anyway, I'm Sam Agnew from Twilio. My buddies Eddie and Ricky are here. We'll be here all weekend. Come find us if you have any questions about anything or if you want to hang out.
Hello, PennApps. I'm Paul, and I work in eBay's recommendations team here in New York. As one of the world's leading e-commerce sites, eBay gets some seriously weird, cool, and interesting items. I get the privilege of crunching a copious amount of data and providing recommendations across millions of items to millions of users. I'm super stoked to be here. I'll be here all weekend and available for help, so come find me. Have an awesome weekend, and happy hacking.
Hey, hey, PennApps! How are you, hackers? Woo! Let's get this party started. So I am Susan Wisawati from Microsoft. We are very proud to be sponsors here for PennApps once again. I want to just give you a couple pieces of information that may help you make some decisions along the way this weekend. One important piece of information is that we have a contest known as the Best Microsoft Hack Contest. We are giving away 4 Surface Pro 3s to the winning hack. And all you have to do to qualify is use Microsoft Azure in your hack in any way, shape, or form. If you missed our workshop earlier, just out of curiosity, how many folks here went to Dave Voil's workshop earlier? Yeah, I think there was over 100 people. How was it? It was good? Does he know what he's talking about? Yeah? Okay. So if you missed our workshop, come find us at our table. We have 3 great technical mentors that will help you out. We also have a limited number of free Azure passes. We have about 200, and I think 100 are already gone. So if you're interested in using Azure to enter the Best Microsoft Hack Contest, be sure to come and hit us up for one of those passes. What is Azure, you're wondering? I would encourage you to go to azure.microsoft.com and take a look. Because although it's a cloud platform, it also is a lot more than just a cloud platform. So whether you're looking for data and storage, you're looking for compute services, IoT, web and mobile, web apps, our technical mentors can actually show you how to get hooked up. And it doesn't matter what platform you're using, doesn't matter whether you're developing for iOS, Android, we don't care if you're using Android phones because Azure's open. So it doesn't matter what you're using. Please let us know what we can do to help you in this entire weekend. Don't hesitate to tweet us. We'll be monitoring the tweets. Also, some of you that stopped by our table, you know that we are giving away some hoodie pillows tonight, and we'll be tweeting out when the survey opens so you can get those. Your mentors Amanda, Shahed, and Dave will be here this weekend to help you. Again, don't hesitate to find them and grab them regardless of what you're using for technology. We just can't wait to see what you build. So have a great weekend. We hope to see you. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt from MongoDB, and I'm here to talk to you about MongoDB. So why should you care about MongoDB? If your app needs to handle data at all or store it, we're the database for you. No matter what language you're writing it in, we have a driver for you so you can easily connect to the server and get all your data. And we also have a really cool prize. We're giving away an Amazon gift card and also the chance to be entered in a drawing for MongoDB World tickets. And that'll be for the best use of MongoDB. So really quick, what can we do for you? We can handle a lot of threads because we do updating atomically. We have a lot of indexes. You can find your data super fast. You can sort all of it. You can store huge files like any binary data, videos, pictures. We can analyze data for you on our database itself to save you some work with your application. You can integrate with Hadoop to scale out. We have full text search if you ever need to search with words. And we also have geospatial indexing. So you can find things by location, like find the nearest restaurant or whatever. So thanks. You can download MongoDB at mongodb.org. And if you need help with anything, I'm here, Matt Cotter at mongodb.org. And I'm here with Eric. His email's there too. And find us at the table and come chat with us. Thanks.
Hi everyone, we're Capital One. My name is Kaylin. I'm a Go developer at Capital One.
Hi, I'm Victor. I'm an iOS developer.
Hey guys, I'm Bori, and I'm also an iOS developer. And we have about 2 more people come in later on.
We're here showing our API. It is fake, but what you get to do is we'll give you 3 customers. You can add a lot more, and then you can simulate all of the personal finances, transferring money, how you might use a regular customer. You also have an enterprise function, so we'll give you a dump of a lot of data, which you can then use to do analytics, things along those lines. It's at api.reimaginebanking.com at the top. And if you happen to need ideas, you're like, I have never thought about making a hack along the ideas of finance, we have something for that too. We've made a little hackathon spinner. You can see if you can read. Okay, yeah, so I'm building YouTube for fairies that uses a quadcopter to teach budgeting. And you can come meet us and we'll give you all sorts of different ideas along those, and we're excited to see what you have. Our prize is $250, as well as these little Nessie stuffed animals that are like super awesome. So you'll get one of those, which is fun.
Yeah,
thanks.
Lots of swags. Hey guys, we also have lots of swags, okay? If you want swag, come to us. See ya.
All right, I'm shorter than everyone else, so. All right, I think we're the last ones. So I want to see a show of hands of how many people know who FINRA is. So at the end of the hackathon, I want to see a lot more hands go up. So I'm going to give you a quick background of what FINRA is. FINRA is the Financial Regulatory Authority. What we do is we regulate the banks in our country. We process up to 75 billion market events on a daily basis. We are looking for lots of great talent. We were named Computer World's Best Place to Work for the 5th year in a row. And we're here today to raise awareness about what we do, our company, our innovative technology. We're constantly mentioned with Google, Amazon, Netflix, and that's our competition today, and that's what we want to get you guys to know about. We have 3 challenges today that Neil's going to talk about, and we look forward to seeing you all at our booth.
So we have 3 exciting challenges today. The first 2 are data challenges. We are going to give you guys stock price data, tickers and stock prices for the last 20 years. And we want you to do something cool with it. The second data which we are going to give you guys is investment advisor data. Just look at the data set, come up with visualizations, recommendation systems, nice machine learning algorithms as ideas. And the final challenge is an API challenge. We're going to give you guys an API that allows you to generate synthetic data. You will be able to send a model into the API, and it'll generate data for you. Each challenge, winner will get $1,000. So there are 3 challenges, $3,000 to be won. So we would like to see you guys at our booth.
Big thank you to all of our API demos. Up next, we have a very special speaker, John Maeda from Kleiner Perkins Caulfield Byers. He is the design partner there. He was formerly the president of the Rhode Island School of Design, and he is an internationally recognized leader at the intersection of design and technology. Esquire has named him one of the most influential people of the 21st century, and he is celebrated for many of his books, such as The Laws of Simplicity, Creative Code, and Redesigning Leadership. Perhaps what I think is coolest is his Twitter handle, @JohnMaeda, has been named the top 140 best Twitter handles. So without further ado, John Maeda.
Thank you. Okay, so I should stand here so the video can find me. I like to figure out what to say, so I came here, I got to see stuff, I ate the pretzels, I got a pillow, and I'm trying to feel more in your world. And I scribbled some notes, and then Dean Kumar told me to change the order of things, so I'm feeling good about what to say. So what am I trying to say to all of you? I have 10 minutes, actually 9 minutes now. I began life in a tofu factory in Seattle, Washington as a child. Anyone know what tofu is? It's in 2015, if we know what it is, right? Thank you. I grew up in a tofu factory in Seattle. My parents were typical blue-collar immigrants who had this dream that their kids would go to college someday. To them, college, of course, meant MIT or Harvard, like good Asian parents. And so that was the dream. And I remember in my elementary school, my parents came to the parent-teacher conference. My teacher said that John is good at math and art. And then my dad, the next day in the tofu factory, said to a customer, John is good at math. And there. I always wondered why that was the thing. I didn't know why, but I've spent my entire life trying to understand why the art thing didn't matter. And today, as you know, for all of you who are making things in the startup space, the art part, the design part, the human part matters just as much as the technology. I went to MIT, I can build some stuff. When you're an engineer, you can build things. But part of the challenge of being someone who can make things is you aren't sure what to make or how it should feel. And especially now, when everyone uses computers, that skill is important. So I'm sure there are more than a few designers in this group. How many designers are here? So there's quite a few here. And there are many engineers here who are also designers. Now, I want to step back for a second. I spent most of my life looking at the intersection of design and technology. I was at the Media Lab for 12 years as a professor. And my goal was to find people who could do both design and technology. And I had the fortune of serving on this committee at MIT. It was the curriculum committee. It met every 10 years for 3 years to come to the same conclusion, that MIT's curriculum is awesome and doesn't have to change. On this committee were 2 students, and we're having this discussion about the future and students and professors, our thing we have to give to our students, helping them with their future, and how MIT had changed its advising system to have professional career advisors help the students. And I remember as professors, we were like, that's so terrible. When we were MIT undergrads, we had professors as our advisors. So what's wrong with us today? We have to advise the students. 2 students on this committee got up, looked at all of us professors, and said to us, what do you mean you're going to help us with our future jobs? You all don't have real jobs. And I paused for a moment, And I thought, oh my gosh, she's right. And so from that moment, 2001, I began to escape from professor land. I did my MBA as a hobby and ran a college, a large not-for-profit, to figure out how to run something at scale. And now I'm in Silicon Valley, and I can see so many things happening, so much business creation occurring, and I have one thing to share with you that I hope you'll take from this. The idea of a startup is not to make an app or a service. It's to design a business. It's to design a way for you all to find a different relationship to the economy. Because makers are so good at making things, but they often cannot control their destiny. To understand how business creation occurs can give you more opportunities in the future, if not now, in the future for sure. Because makers tend to not like this thing, business. I'm going to close. So at RISD, where I was president, I used to hang out with a lot of students. I eat in the cafeterias, or walk around the sidewalks, say hello. A student came up to me and said, John, I saw you talking to that student over there. You shouldn't talk to him. I said, why? Well, he's a talker. I'm a maker. You should talk to the makers. The makers make good stuff. The talkers, all they do is talk. And I looked him in the eye and said, but aren't you a talker too? Because you're talking to me. I bring this up because the maker-talker dichotomy is what holds us back. Makers have to talk. They have to interconnect. And talkers now have to connect with makers. That's what's happening here in these kinds of forums, here and all over the country and the world. I hope you meet some talkers and some makers, and I hope some of you become hybrid maker-talkers. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Maeda. I now have the pleasure of introducing the dean of my school, Penn. I would like to introduce Dean Kumar from Penn Engineering. He's got appointments in the mechanical, computer science, and the electrical engineering department. He works on autonomous ground and aerial robots which are designed by biology. He's done everything from TED Talks to creating viral videos of drones playing the James Bond theme song. So it is my pleasure to introduce Dean Kumar.
Hello, PennApps. I am just simply delighted to be here, excited to be here, and honored to welcome you all on behalf of the Penn Engineering faculty, staff, and students. Welcome. And this will be the last speech, so an extra big welcome to all of you. I also want to thank Comcast for partnering with us to host PennApps at the Wells Fargo Center, and the sponsors for bringing their cutting-edge technologies, their products here to the Center for Innovation. And of course, the Penn Engineering team, led by Pranav Vishnu, for bringing everything together. This amazing hackathon, I call this the Super Bowl of technology, would not have been possible without their leadership and their hard work. Let's start by giving them a big round of applause. I want to give you some history. PennApps started as a small hackathon in 2009 when we only had 17 teams on the Penn campus. And it grew beyond our wildest expectations, going international in 2013, and it kept growing. This is what it looked like when we had to move it to the basketball stadium, the Palestra on Penn campus. But now, close to 2,000 contestants from 11 countries, we had to move, and it is a bittersweet moment for us. But the timing is right, and this place is also right. 500 million years ago, life on Earth experienced a very short period of time, a rapid diversification, and this is referred to as the Cambrian explosion, if you remember your history. This is the Cambrian explosion in technology. Today, we're in the midst of this, and there's no better event than PennApps that captures all of this. The Cambrian explosion, of course, started with a sequence of events in the semiconductor industry that we call Moore's Law. And it all has to do with, of course, the falling price-to-performance ratio of various things associated with semiconductors, integrated circuits, VLSIs, and so on. And now we're down to 14-nanometer scale fabrication technologies. But of course, it can't go on forever. At least that's what the experts say. So the real question is, Moore's party over? Is our party over? Well, this party might be over, but there's the Moore's after party. So what is this after party? Well, there's a series of studies, some at Kleiner Perkins and Deloitte, that show that everything associated with computing is actually getting better and better. Computing costs are declining roughly 33% annually, and this trend shows no sign of slowing down. It's true of storage costs, also declining at roughly the same rate, and communication costs, bandwidth costs are declining. So this is one trend that suggests that the Cambrian explosion in technology is for real. The second trend has to do with the lower of barrier to entry into the technology field. And I don't just mean software development. I also mean hardware development. And here I don't mean computer hardware development, but electromechanical hardware in general. So this is a picture from our lab where two students are able to design a flying vehicle with integrated electronics, being able to co-design electromechanical systems and the software that goes with it in a modular way. And this whole exercise, and this is a palm-sized robot that I'll show you in a minute, took less than 2 hours. So this is possible for a set of modestly trained students. Of course, they're exceedingly smart, but the main point is that the barrier to entry has been lowered. And I predict that this is going to not stop at electromechanical systems, but even go to biological systems. I want to show you some really outstanding work from a colleague in the bioengineering department whose name is Dan Ha, who's actually doing this kind of prototyping for biological tissue. He's taking cell cultures and 3D printing organs, and you can just imagine 3D printed organs with embedded electronics. I am sure I'm going to get myself a pair of artificial 3D printed knees when I'm 75 and probably a liver when I'm 80, and that'll probably have software in it. And this trend is going to continue. In our own lab, we work on bio-inspired swarms. We call it research, but you will probably call it hacking. Hacking is the noblest form of research. We build robots like these honeybees that you see here. These are tiny honeybees swarming, and this video has been slowed down by a factor of 20. You can see that they bounce around, literally learn about the environment, collaborate with each other, and do incredible things that we don't know how to get machines to do. But we're trying to emulate this. In our lab, we build robots, and here's an example of something that is only 25 grams in weight, 11 centimeters tip to tip, and it travels at a speed of 6 meters per second, which is like a Boeing 787 traveling at 15 Mach. You can see that this robot is very light, and it's able to bounce off collisions, leading to a world of lighter, safer, smarter, and faster drones. There's a sign on the website that says no drones allowed in Comcast Spectacor Center, but actually these drones are safe, and they should be allowed. This is what our future is. In addition to making them small and safe, we try to make them smart. So here's one of our drones flying in the area outside our laboratory, autonomously creating 3D maps at 5 centimeters resolution. Imagine the benefit of something like this for firefighters wanting to enter a building, or search and rescue workers that are outside and want to get into a dangerous situation. Here you see our lab entering, the drones entering our lab, and of course you can recognize it by all the clutter you see in the lab, all the tools and all the wonderful prototyping equipment. But things like this can be built today with software, because as I said, the barrier to entry in electromechanical hardware design is just coming down and down. In addition to small, safe, and smart, we obviously want to make them fast, and that's the other S word, the fourth S word. I'm going to come to a fifth S word in a minute. So we work on developing algorithms that allow the robots to sense the environment and react rapidly to obstacles. Obstacles can be stationary or moving, as you can see in this video where the robot reacts to a thrown hoop and jumps through it in split-second timing. It has about 1/20th of a second to react before figuring out what to do and how to go through this thrown hoop. And of course, we're interested in swarms. And here you see a team of 8 robots that are able to form a 3-dimensional formation, change this formation based on specified mathematical equations of the shape, and reconfiguring in shape, in time, and in space to form different formations. So again, a lot of this is about software, and earlier I told you it's about computing, communication, and storage, and we're exploiting that space to create these kinds of swarms. So why work on robot swarms besides make pretty videos like this and publish it on YouTube and get notoriety? Well, we're interested in solving real problems. We're building robot swarms like this, and we want to use them in agriculture and first response. But there's a big problem with robots like this. When you send them outdoors, they have to have laser scanners, cameras, expensive processors that are also heavy, and our robots bigger, and they are no longer safe. So we asked ourselves the question, what robots can you build out of low-cost, lightweight hardware with sensing and communication and computation that's available at a low price? Well, we all have it. It's a phone, right? And so we invented what we call the Flown. So in this platform, everything is off the shelf. The phone is off the shelf. The robot is off the shelf. Although we make it ourselves, you could easily buy a robot for $49 from some shop in China, and you can bolt these two things together. What is unique about it is the app that runs on these phones. So here you'll see an app running on a Samsung Galaxy smartphone that is powering everything on the robot. It's looking at the world with its front-facing camera. It's using its onboard IMU and gyros to figure out how the robot is moving. And it's doing the computation and telling the robot how to turn its motors in order to generate these trajectories, which go up to 3 meters per second. So again, the falling price-to-performance ratio of all the hardware that we've learned to celebrate, and the lowering of barrier to entry to this kind of technology. And of course, we're only limited by our creativity and our imagination. And so these are, again, apps, and it reflects the kind of apps that you guys are going to be building in the next few days. We're interested in applications in farming, robots like this, patrolling the fields. These are apple orchards about 2 hours drive away. They are capable of counting the number of fruits, estimating the yield, monitoring plants for diseases, determining where the water shortages are, and then determining how to supply nutrients and water at a precision level, plant by plant. We're also interested in first response applications, and this is our robot first response team. I hope you're not from the FAA. If you are, I'll tell you that this experiment was done in South America. But these robots can react to a 911 call, provide intelligence to first responders as they arrive at the scene with downward-facing cameras, and provide this information for first responders, allowing them to react quickly and efficiently without putting users in harm's way. So PennApps, I believe, is the center of this Cambrian explosion of technology, and I, for one, feel fortunate to be part of all of this. I want to wish you the best of luck and happy hacking in the days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean Kumar. Wow. So up next, we have a few logistical items. We're going to go through a few things, and then we will be all done. So first, Asif to talk about hardware.
Okay, so all our hardware right now is listed at hardware.pennapps.com. That has a live document which will tell you all the parts that we have and how many we have remaining. Parts checkout will open at 8 p.m. right after this opening ceremony is over. We have 3D printing that will be available tomorrow starting at noon. And if you want help designing your 3D printing files, we have people on staff today to help you get those jobs started. And also we will have soldering that will start tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Next, we have Mary to talk about health.
Hi everyone, my name's Mary and I'm a member of the Penn Health X team and I'm here to encourage you to hack health this weekend. So first of all, health is awesome. Some of the most interesting and challenging problems to solve are in the healthcare industry. And I'm sure you all are familiar, there are a lot of issues right now with the status quo. So you have a huge opportunity to make a really large human-driven impact. Also last year's grand prize went to a health hack. And because we understand the healthcare industry is really huge, we actually have a lot of resources specifically for health this weekend for you guys. So we have an awesome team of clinical mentors with expertise in health, so areas like big data, predictive analytics, consumer health, but they're also technical experts in hardware, app development, lots of different languages, and they'll be here. Look for the gray shirts with the platypus doctor on them. There's also health-specific prizes. So we're really excited that the Penn Data Center donated a really large data set you can use in your hack, and there's a specific prize for that in addition to prizes that healthcare companies are offering. So in conclusion, please consider hacking health, making social impact, but also really changing an industry that really needs to see some change. Thank you.
Thank you. And here's Asif again for mentorship.
So Mentorship Central is located in the Broad Street Bistro. It's going to start tonight at 8 p.m., again, right after this is over, and will continue until midnight, and it will start again tomorrow at noon. The team formation is also after this event in the Hall of Fame, and we've had 300 of you guys sign up to be mentors, to mentor each other. So please go to live.pennapps.com. Sign up for a mentor. There's tons of people here to help from companies and other hackers who are totally willing to help you out. Next, I'm going to pass it over to civic hacking.
Hey guys, I'm Tim Wisniewski. I'm the Chief Data Officer with the City of Philadelphia, and I'm here to pitch you guys on civic hacking. Guys, Philadelphia is an awesome city. They're the 5th largest city in the country. We got great history. We've got one of the best tech communities in the country. But like most big cities, we have our fair share of problems. 26,000 residents in Philadelphia live under the poverty line. We have the highest prevalence of obesity among the top 10 US cities. We have 24,000 vacant and tax delinquent properties. Guys, these are real problems that affect real people, and we know that technology cannot solve the problems on its own. But we've also seen that technology can have a big impact because it can help us skip a few steps. It can help us reach broader audiences and cut through the government bureaucracy. For example, a lot of people living in poverty are qualified for a ton of government assistance programs. But have you ever tried to fill out one of those forms? It's incredibly daunting. So if you folks built easyfoodstamps.com so you can fill it out on your phone and it generates a PDF and faxes it to the government office behind the scenes, totally abstracting the government process. Another example is Philly Snap. It takes data on farmers markets and healthy corner stores that take food stamps and lets you text your address to this number that tells you where the nearest one is. Groundedinphilly.com allows you to see all of the vacant properties on a map, find out how to take ownership of them, and engage your community to maintain them and improve them. But how do we get this data? These projects, they're all created by community members. They're creative, low-tech solutions that have a real impact on real people and real problems. Getting the data used to be really hard. We basically had to scrape a website for it. But now it's a little easier. Maeda and I signed an executive order on open data, and as a result, there's 237 230 data sets available online. You go to opendataphilly.org and you can find things like crime incidents, property assessments, parking tickets, licenses, voter turnout, city budget, building energy usage, campaign contributions, and more. We got great API docs on there, and we're doing a workshop at 9 o'clock in the Cadillac room where we're going to deep dive into open data, how to use the portal, how to get started on a civic tech project. So I look forward to seeing you guys there.
Thank you. Up next is MLH.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Awesome, I'm Nick and I'm the Commissioner of Major League Hacking. Before I tell you a little bit about myself and Major League Hacking, I want to learn a little bit about y'all. Who here is this your first hackathon? So cool, that's awesome. Okay, who here's been to 2 hackathons? 3, 4, 5? This is so cool. Well, for those of you here for the first time, welcome to the best weekend of your life. For those of you here for your 5th or 20th, you know how it goes. So like I said, I'm Nick Quinlan and I'm the Commissioner of Major League Hacking. We're the official student hackathon league. Just by being here, you are earning points for your school. So, if you go to a ton of events this season, and we've got a ton, already we have over 50 sanctioned events. And you go and you bring your friends, you can win the Hacker Cup, just like the University of Waterloo did this last season. We'll come to your school, we'll give you some cool stuff, and we'll have a lot of fun. Now, that's us generally, but we're also doing some really great things here at PennApps. So, we have a whole bunch of cool hardware for you in the PennApps Hardware Lab that we brought along with us. We also brought you a whole bunch of cool technology. So we have free $100 of AWS credit for you, a free .com, .org, or .net domain name from domains.com, and a ton of great stuff from GitHub Education. So come check that all out at the MLH table. Additionally, we'll be doing some fun events and giving you some fun things throughout the weekend. So come check with us on that one as well. Thanks so much, everybody, and happy hacking.
Thank you. Okay, up next we have one final announcement with regard to Hackathon Hackers Slack.
Howdy, y'all. Are you ready to hack? There's almost 2,000 of you. Are y'all ready to hack? Cool. Hi, I'm Eva Dora, the Director of CalHacks at UC Berkeley. I'm also an admin for Hackathon Hackers. Raise your hand if you have ever felt intimidated when asking a question in class. Cool. Now raise your hands if you have ever felt intimidated asking a question on Hackathon Hackers. Well, I feel you. For those that raised your hands, or in general for those who own an electronic device, take out your smartphone and take out your laptop and go to hackathons.com. Wait, did someone just say hackathons.com? Yeah, go to www.hackathons.com and press that button. We're making a community for you to feel more comfortable asking questions. Remember, hackathons.com. Oh, by the way, we also have this really dope data set for you to play with during your hack this weekend. We actually have the full scrape of HH ready for you on Slack. Get excited, hackers. Woo! Oh, by the way, once you get on Slack, if you're being mean or being a jerk, we're going to ban you. Woohoo! Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Okay, guys, now we just need to go over a few last things. We're going to go quickly through this. Up first, how do you stay up to date with what's going on at PennApps? Well, we have a great Twitter. And also, if you go to live.pennapps.com, my.pennapps.com is going to redirect to that too. That has what is on all the TVs everywhere, which is the live schedule. You get notifications. It's really cool. Yeah.
As I'm sure you've heard, we have a ton of exciting routes this year, including EdTech, virtual reality, design, social and civic hacking, sports and entertainment, and humor. We have tons of information on our live.pennapps.com if you want to get involved with that, so please check that out.
Okay, we also have really awesome Wi-Fi here, thanks to Comcast. However, if you are having any issues, find one of us in the pink and we will help you.
Okay, and we've also got a lot of great food. There's a lot of it. Please be patient in the lines. We have more than enough food. The lines are going to be long, so just be patient with us.
Okay, this is a really important one. For everyone who got here with a travel reimbursement, the travel desk is going to be open tomorrow at 8 a.m. And if you fill out your forms, get everything in, then you're going to get a travel reimbursement much quicker. So come then. And if you don't have all your forms, that's okay. They'll figure something out. Otherwise, you can still do it online. It'll be okay.
So I'm just going to go over some of the basic rules. Please be respectful. I know you're all awesome people. Please respect all the other hackers around you. Let the organizers know if there's something that makes you uncomfortable. We'll do our best to get the situation sorted out.
Awesome. So for submission, we're using DevPost. Please make an account beforehand, as in not like an hour before you submit, because everyone else is going to be submitting. If you have any issues, let us know, and just get started pretty early on that.
We have a ton of hacking space. This whole first floor is open for hacking, and the mezzanine level is also open for hacking. If all those spaces are filled, you can hack behind us in the demo area, but please realize that you will have to clear out Sunday morning so we can set up for demos.
Great. How many of you guys remember PennApps Admirers? That's pretty cool. It's a Facebook page. If you have something nice to say about someone, you want to submit it, we will post it. So go ahead and go like that Facebook page, and you can submit at, I think it's admirers.pennapps.com. Yeah, there's a link on the Facebook page.
We're also doing Humans of PennApps again. There will be people looking around, taking photos, trying to get a cool sense of what PennApps is all about, so look out for those guys.
Also like the page. hh.pennapps.com is where you'll find the Hackathon Hunt. It's a pretty cool thing. I think you can win an iPad mini if you win, so go check that out.
So there are even more awesome prizes throughout the weekend. Just look for someone in a platypus costume and you will find some cool surprises.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Hackathon Hunt is hackinger.pennapps.com.
Oh, oops.
Okay, cool. So let's see, what's next?
So next is our banned substances list. Please do not bring any alcohol, drugs, or tobacco into the building. We will confiscate it, and e-cigs are banned as well.
Thanks. Did you hit buses?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't hear. We have a lot of resources. The mentorship hub is out here on the mezzanine level. There's going to be a lot of great people helping out, so go check that out. Also, we have a whole bunch of APIs. If you go to pennapps.com/resources, we have stuff from Amazon and domain.com. Yeah.
For buses, we highly recommend that you stay in the building for the night. The surrounding area is pretty industrial. For Penn students, we will have buses running regularly throughout the day, and you can visit pennapps.com/buses.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m., there's a women's hackers meetup, so go check that out. It'll be in the Hall of Fame.
And then the high school hackers meetup is also happening tomorrow at 7 p.m.
And finally, if you have any questions and you see one of us in the pink, come ask a question. We are more than happy to help.
We hope you've enjoyed our opening ceremony. Dinner is going to be held at the Cure Club, which is right outside that way. And we hope you have a happy hacking weekend.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy PennApps.